Judge Miles, and I am back with another episode of The Verdict. That's right, everyone. We are on our umpteenth episode. This is probably episode 18 right now. And I'm so excited because if you didn't know, we're streaming all over the world. So what's up, niggas and niggettes and white people and yellow people and all people around the world? Today, we're going to get into some very controversial topics. We're talking about, is she truly yours? Or is it just your turn? You've heard this word before. You've heard the saying before. Are women truly faithful? Or are they beginning to act more and more like men? What constitutes a relationship nowadays? People don't even know what they're in. A lot of times they're just in situational ships. And if they're in this type of relationship, do they have an obligation to actually be faithful? Can they still be outside? We're talking about a lot of different topics, all relationship that's going to correlate, okay? It's going to be all relationship topics. So make sure that you guys tune in. Also, make sure that you tell me what your verdict is. This is truly important to let me know what your verdict is because we have a live chat going on, okay? So I got the live chat right there. I'm listening and I can't wait to get into some things. But before we do that, we have to do a PSA. The PSA is simply this. The Verdict Podcast is for a mature audience only. You need to be 18 years or older because we have explicit content. There will be profanity. There will be grown topics. There will be explicit topics. Nothing that the judge says or does here on the Verdict Podcast is going to be in any relation to any business or association or organization that she may be a part of. Everything is done in a comedic light and everything is alleged, okay? Everything is alleged. Now that we done got that out of the way, it is time to talk about some things. Clap it up for me one more time. Yeah, your girl is still on Amazon Prime. The Verdict comedy show is still on Amazon Prime. You can go rent or purchase it today. Shout out to my sponsors, Alpha K Brand. Shout out to the author of Why She Left You, which is Kyrie M. Beckham. He's also a sponsor. Shout out to Girls Gone Fit. You can reach me on all platforms under Comedian Judge Miles if you are enjoying The Verdict. What we have on the docket today is going to blow your mind, and we're going to get right into it. Now, what I don't want to hear is simply this. I need you guys talking to me. Okay? We can agree to disagree, but I need you guys to really get in the groove of things. Now, let's just get into it. Let's get into the statistics right now. What is the statistics of women having side dudes? They say that nowadays women are beginning to act more and more like men. They're becoming dogmatic. They're not showing their feminine sides anymore. They feel like if a man can do it, so can I. If you want to play these games, I'm going to play these games back. I'm matching energy. You want to be outside? Guess what? God damn it, I'm outside. We outside all goddamn summer. These women are not playing around. These women are getting it in. They are simply matching men's energy. And they're saying, fuck femininity, fuck surrendering, fuck being ladylike. They want to make men hurt as much as men have made them hurt. They are tired of getting cheated on and not doing anything, taking a high road. They are ready to do as the men do. Like they say, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. So let me just give you guys some statistics. Infidelity in women. It says around 15 to 25% of women in a committed relationship has admitted to cheating at some point. Now, this is juicy right here. Let me tell you why this is juicy. Because all the time we constantly hear how women don't cheat as much as men. But more and more and more, the statistics are showing that women are cheating, if not more than men. The thing about it is, a lot of times women are not getting caught. They say the reason women are not getting caught is not because they're smarter than men, which I would have to disagree. I think we are smarter than men, period, point blank, in the end. We're just a little bit more shrewd. We're a little bit more wise. We're a little bit more clever. We know how to handle things a little bit bit more. But they're saying the true reason that women are not getting caught when cheating is because the man in which they're cheating on with are not exposing them. They're saying it's different because with men, women want to take the main woman's place. So when men cheat, that side woman is going to do her duty and her diligence to make sure that his real woman, his number one woman, knows she's in the picture. Unlike that situation, they're saying that when women cheat, women side dudes, they don't go pillow talking all the time. Because you have some side dudes that do the pillow talking. They do want to act like the girl and they do want the princess treatment. And sometimes they get out of line and they want to blow your spot up as well. But for the most part, they're saying that's not happening when women cheat. Therefore, women are getting caught less. So it appears that they know how to cheat more. But they're saying in reality, it's not true. And when I say they, we're talking about relationship statistics. We're talking about Chat GPT. We're talking about Google. The statistics are showing that women are cheating at an alarming rate. But right here, it says that the US-based data says that around 15 to 25% of women in committed relationships, meaning that they know they are in a relationship, they either live together, they've been in it for a long time, it is made public knowledge that these two are together. They have admitted, now these are just the women that have admitted, what about the women who haven't, to cheating in some type of form, all right? That source came from General Social Survey, Institute of Family and Studies, just in case you guys want to know. Then we go on and it says emotional or sexual affairs. They say that up to 30 to 35% of women say they've had an emotional or sexual relationship outside of their main one. Now, this is where we get into a topic where we say, fellas, is it yours truly? Or is it just your turn? Many times, fellas, we hear women tell you guys that it's yours. This is your coochie. She's in love with you. You can have her. You know, when you making her. Yeah. Sometimes us women will tell y'all any goddamn thing. We tell you it's yours. But they say, is it truly yours? Do you feel confident that pussy belongs to you? Do you feel confident that your woman is being true to you? Do you feel confident in your relationship, or is it just your turn? Will it soon be another man's turn? Well, according to statistics, 30 to 35% of women say that they have had an emotional or sexual relationship outside of their main one, especially if they feel emotionally neglected. Now, here's the thing. Us as women, when we feel like we're getting emotionally neglected, when we're not being heard, we're not being seen, we've spoken to the man over and over and over and he's not listening, a lot of times women do step out. Fellas. I'm telling you something right now. And here is the telltale sign that your woman is stepping out on you. When she stops complaining, when she allows you to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Now, prior to this, she's been on your ass. She's been telling you that these things she does not like. But now she has surrendered. You may think she surrendered because you finally got her under control. But the reality of it is when she stops complaining, when she stops making notifications of how she feels, you may be in trouble. Somebody else just might be making your girl moan. Now, I know you guys don't want to believe me, but I'm telling you from a woman's standpoint, it's important to pay attention because nowadays women are cheating at an exponential rate. It's not like how it used to be. They're not choosing the higher role. When they feel unhappy, when they feel as if they're being neglected, unheard, they have so many options due to social media. They're simply stepping out on you. They're still cooking, they're still cleaning, they're still acting like they're in this relationship, but they've just got a little bit more quieter. Why is she quiet? You're thinking because she's finally complying, but the reality of it is somebody else is clapping those cheeks. Okay? They clapping them cheeks. Yeah. She getting her cheeks clapped. That's why she didn't shut up. That's why she not complaining no more. You wonder why she just around the house and she chipper and she ain't said nothing else about things that you know piss her off. Cause She getting them cheeks clapped. Women are cheating. So is it really yours or is it just your turn? Fellas, I'm here to tell you right now, in today's society, women are no longer allowing the man just to cheat and they do nothing about it. They stay in the house. These women in today's society, they want to match your energy. They want to be on your type of time. They want to do the things that you do. They feel like whatever is good for the gander is good for the goose. We see it all the time. We hear it in rap music. We see it on TV. We see it on reality shows. Women are saying no more. If he want to play these games, let us play. Let's see, the best man may win. Then they have their friends encouraging them to go out here and cheat. They have their parents and bad influences that's telling them, girl, go right ahead. He been doing it to you. You might as well do it. So women are doing it. And here are the statistics. The statistics say that 30 to 35% of women say they've had an emotional or sexual relationship. So let's just say this. Let's say that women are not necessarily getting them cheeks bust open, right? Let's say that they're simply just confiding in another man, telling a man how unhappy they are with a relationship that they're currently in. They're talking to them about y'all problems. That's still considered cheating. And most importantly, it's deception. Because now you have let a person into this private relationship that shouldn't be in it. Now they know the business of your mate that may be private and intimate. That is still considered cheating, and that's part of the statistics. Let's go on. It says women actively maintain a side relationship. This is considered the side dude. The estimation ranges 5 to 10% among women in relationship based on smaller studies. Dating app behavior and relationship counseling insights say that women keep a side dude. 5 to 10%. They have another man on the side. So why you thinking that you the big dog? Why you thinking that that's your pussy? She ain't going nowhere. Just because she been with you for years. They're saying that 5 to 10% among women that's in relationships, they are definitely reporting having a side dude. She definitely getting her nut off. Do you hear me? She's definitely getting her nut off. And I'm going to see what the chat is saying. I'm going to see if I can actually see the live chat right here. Okay, we're going to see if we can see it. Make sure you guys drop down your verdict in the chat section. I want to know how you're feeling. We said we have Cut a Spoken Truth is on here. Shout out to Cut a Spoken Truth. It says emotional dissatisfaction. Neglect is the main reason why women claim that they cheat. They cheat when they feel emotionally disconnected and unheard. I like that. That's what they're saying. So once again, fellas, is it really yours or is it simply your turn? Let me tell you something. Nowadays, these women don't have no shame in their game, especially the younger ones. And we're going to talk more about that. The younger women are literally out here acting like YNs. These young women, we're not even going to call them women. We're going to call these YNs. These YN women, they are out here carefree, jumping from penis to penis, and they feel empowered. These women feel empowered. What you may call a hoe, they're calling a powerful bad bitch. This is what they have in their mind. They feel like they are on top of the world because in their minds, they're not just taking it anymore. Now, they are taking it from somebody else, if you know what I mean. But they're not taking what they say is the disrespect, the cheating. They feel as if when they go out and do the same thing, it makes them feel better. It's going to help them as far as their reputation. But what I have to say about these women and to these women is, in reality, you're not winning. You not winning. I know y'all gonna be mad at me. I know y'all gonna want to call me a pick me. I know y'all gonna want to say all these things about me. But the reality of it is you're not winning. In fact, you're losing. Now, this is when we're gonna hear this. We're gonna hear some crickets because a lot of women don't want to hear that. But let's talk about the facts. Can we talk about the facts? We got to talk about the facts, whether you want to talk about it or not. We have to talk about the facts. Ladies, our vagina is a portal. We take in the man and his spirit. Our vaginas are supposed to be precious, okay? God gave us those vaginas for our husband, not husbands, husband. This is supposed to be something that is so sacred. This is supposed to be the most sacred thing that you can give a man. So when you are giving that vagina to multiple men on a regular occasion, and you are allowing different men to enter into your sacred portal, what do you think is happening? Well, let me tell you what's happening. The Bible says, as well as statistics shows, that women are being left with different spirits on them. You're intaking different spirits from different men. Just think about it. You wonder why you can't get certain men out of your head, because they're in your body. Their spirits have entered into you. Okay. You wonder why you can't stop thinking about certain occasions or certain events with different men, even while you're with a new man, because they've entered your body. You're being left with damage. You're being left with residue from other men, from their spirits. So when we do that to ourselves, what is it creating? Number one, it's creating an abundance of chaos. How are you able to heal and be better for the next man when you constantly have these different spirits playing on your mind, playing on your body, playing on your soul? That's number one. Number two, it creates confusion. You're going to be confused. You're trying to move on in a new relationship, but you can't stop thinking or lusting or loving on these past men. While you're having sex with your new man, you're thinking about the last 3 men that you've been with. This is not by mistake. This is by design, because you've let too many men enter into your body. So while you think that you are getting one up on a man, the reality is you're losing tremendously. You're losing out on your reputation. You're losing your self-esteem eventually, because one day you're going to wake up and you're going to say, why did I do that? It wasn't worth it. One day, if you are truly a quality woman and you've had time to reflect and think, you're going to say, I made a mistake. You're going to wish that you can turn back the hands of time. You're going to wish that you did not try to channel these men energy. You're going to wish that you just simply walked away, allowed yourself to heal, prayed, and got better, instead of being outside or being underneath another man. Now, I know some of y'all y'all don't want to hear this shit. I know y'all don't want to hear this shit. I know y'all don't. I know y'all don't. I know y'all don't. I know y'all don't want to hear this shit. I know y'all saying to yourselves right now, come on. But let me tell you something. Time is ticking. And time is of the essence. And you're not always going to be young. One day you're going to look up and you're going to be older. You're not going to have as many options. You're going to wish that you didn't make as many mistakes as you did. And I know that right now you feel empowered, but that's because you don't know. You're ignorant to the facts. You're ignorant to the truth. And you believe that right now, when you match these men's energy, when you fuck his friend, when you fuck his daddy, when you go out and you fuck his best friend because he did you wrong, you believe that you are winning this war. But in reality, you have lost it before you even began. And that's the verdict. I'm talking to somebody right now. Now let's go on to the rest of the statistics. I wanted to know the age of women who were reported in a relationship. They say women aged 25 to 45 report higher side relationship activity, meaning that these women are in a relationship, but from 25 to 45, they got a side piece. So while you thinking it's yours, it's not really yours. It doesn't solely belong to you. It's not only yours. You're not the only person that's entering into that woman's portal. She got a side dude. Somebody on the side. That's the part you don't know about, because you think you all of that, sir. You think you got shit under control. You think you got this woman in order. But in today's society, it's not yours. It's just your turn. These women are good too. They pulling the wool of your eyes left and right, honey. These women know all of the tricks, honey. These women know what to do and how not to get caught, honey. But I'm telling you something right now. If you dared to take her phone right now, she would have a fucking conniption. Do you hear me? Oh, baby, she would want to punch you right in your face. Baby, it's going to be time to try to take that woman's phone right now. Try to take that woman's phone right now. She going to call you all type of insecure bitch ass low self-esteem men. She gonna tell you that you're not her fucking daddy, and why do you want to be in her phone? Oh, baby, she's going to have a fit. Honey, she's gonna lose her mind. She might even start crying. Oh, manipulation is gonna happen immediately. Why? Because there's so much shit in that phone. Why you think that you got her under control? Why you think that that woman is yours? I'm simply here to tell you, it's just your turn. This is a hard reality. I'm hitting somebody over the head left and right. Somebody is like, wow, she's telling on the women. But the reality of it is, even if I give you the game, some of you are too slow and too stupid to even catch her. You got to be quicker than that. These women are good. I'm telling you, they're good. Baby, they know how to manipulate so good. They'll have you saying sorry about some shit that you ain't even do. They know how to flip it, baby. The masters of flipping it. Honey, because it's not yours, it's just your turn. These women, not all. I'm talking about the women that's outside, because there are good women. I'm one of them. As a matter of fact, there is a shit ton. I'm going to say it. This is my verdict. There is a shit ton of quality, high value, high functioning, good women that want to be in a relationship, that are not here to play games, that don't have time for the foolishness, that's ready to be committed and that has been committed to their partner. But oh, baby, there are plenty that are not. And they playing games. Baby, and I got to tell you something, clock that T. And they're winning. They winning. I'm sorry. You hear all of these podcasts and these men think that they really doing something. Baby, they be out, they be cheating because the men be cheating. Baby, we already know that the men cheat. We're not here to say that the men don't cheat, baby. The men cheat. That is what they do. It is in their blood. It is who they are. And if you one of the women that don't believe that all men cheat, you a goddamn fool. That's just who they are. And what do I mean by that? That don't mean that they cheating on you right now, but they've probably cheated in the past, or they probably are going to cheat. Some point in a man's life, he cheats. So we're not talking about them. But a woman is supposed to be different than a man. They're not supposed to act like a man. That's why we're a woman. We have certain qualifications about us that is supposed to make us different and feminine and softer and nurturing. And if we're going around fucking every time, Dick and Harry, then we can't possibly be any of those qualifications that I just spoke of. But they out here. They out here, honey. And it's a whole group of them. And they friends is like this. They mamas is like this. They cousins is like this. Honey, it's a lot of them. And they are in groups. They're coming in masses. Let me just get through reading y'all some statistics. They say dissatisfaction, especially among emotionally, drives higher chances. So when we think about all of these statistics are saying that the reason behind what women are claiming is the reason to have cheated or have a side do or be in an emotional relationship or an entanglement with somebody else is because they are dissatisfied. You are not satisfying them emotionally. Maybe physically, maybe mentally, maybe financially. But whatever it is, women are saying, fuck that. I'm going to get some extracurricular dick. That's it. I'll still do. I'll still cook for you. I'll still love on you. I'll still pretend. But when you're away, the mice will play. And baby, they playing. It says social media and dating apps has increased the opportunity for side relationships. It's too easy. Right now, if I wanted to cheat, I could cheat easily. Right now, if my man wanted to cheat, he could cheat easily. It's too easy. It's a matter of picking up your phone, going on a social media app, and talking to somebody and letting them know I'm down to fuck. You think the people don't want to fuck? Absolutely, they want to fuck. People are horny as hell right now. But here is the question. After you get fucked, do these people truly love you? Do they truly want to be with you? Do they want to spend the rest of their life with you? If you got sick today, would they be there in the hospital with you? If you lost a limb, would they try to help you in the rest of your life, or would they leave you? Are they willing to marry you? Are they willing to truly, do they want to have kids by you? These are the questions that you got to ask yourself, because anybody can get fucked. Right now, there's a woman who's paraplegic. She has no arms, no legs, and she's been getting fucked to death. Somebody been bossing her ass up and down on them. She probably got kids. So we know people can get fucked. That's easy. That doesn't make you special. That doesn't make you rare. That doesn't make you anything. Anybody with a hole can get fucked. Fat, skinny, tall, black, white, orange. Even people with diseases are getting fucked. They don't care. So that doesn't tell me anything about you, because you got bodies, or you got people on your body, or you have people in your inbox. The question is, do these people care about your soul? Do these people care about your salvation? Do they stay up and pray for you? Do they help you with your business? Are they helping you progress mentally, spiritually? These are the questions that you have to ask yourself. But while you're asking yourself, the statistics is saying that it's too easy for people to cheat. So as soon as an argument happens, as soon as a disagree happens, as soon as a person doesn't feel happy, they going to fuck. They going to fuck. Fucking is like the new drug, right? People getting high, people drinking, and people are fucking. Oh yeah, we know that it's happening because the disease rate has went up. Nowadays, they say in Detroit is like on the higher number of statistics of the cities that have the highest number of disease rates. Okay? Houston, Atlanta. People got shit they can't get rid of, honey. People got shit they can't get rid of, and it ain't stopping a damn thing. In fact, people so goddamn horny, they rather take medications like PrEP to have sex with these people that have diseases. This is how crazy this society is. These people are fucked in the minds. They're sick. So let's not talk about, oh, I got men, I got women. Oh, that means nothing, because everybody can get it. The question is, do you have something of quality on your side? Fellas, is it truly yours, or is it just your turn? Man, we talking right now, and we're going to talk some more. We're going to talk some more. They say many studies rely on self-reporting, and people often underreport cheating. So we've given you some statistics here on the verdict, but the reality of it is those statistics are far more higher than what we have reported to you, because people don't typically tell on themselves. So we know that the rating of cheating with women is higher than the numbers that I've given you. It's higher. We know that the number of women who have side dudes is higher, because right here it talks about people are underreporting their cheating activities. Okay? Now let's talk about some more things. I get this all the time. You ask somebody, well, what's cheating? And then they say, well, what qualifies as cheating? I'm going to tell you something right now. As soon as a motherfucker say, what qualifies as cheating, you know they're a cheater. If you ask a motherfucker right now, have you ever cheated? And they say, well, what's cheating? They're a cheater. They cheat for sure, honey. Because we all know what cheating is. Cheating is doing anything outside of your relationship that you are not comfortable telling your mate about. If you have to sneak and do anything, you're cheating. You may not be cheating physically, but you're cheating emotionally. You're cheating her out of honesty. You're cheating her out of an opportunity to know, to make a choice. You're cheating her. Or he's cheating you. Now, I say that to say this. Many women claim that they are in a non-exclusive or unidentified relationship. What is this? More and more people are in what we call situationships. This is where you don't have a title, but you're fucking. You haven't established any rules, any standards, any boundaries. All you do is fuck. You know, you like this person, they like you back. Y'all spend a little time together, but technically, y'all not together. So technically, you and them can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Clock it. This is called a situational ship, and this is stupid. Listen, people, this is the verdict. You come and get the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Okay? Raise your right hand right now. I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're an adult, you're over the age of 30, and you're in a situationship, you have no title. You're allowing a man to play in your face, come get some of that cooking and go on about his business and do what he want to do. Fellas, the same thing for you. You allowing a woman to come get some of that dick, but then she gets to go out on different dates with other men. You're a fool. You're a fool. What are we doing, people? If the goal is not marriage, if the goal is not longevity, what are we doing? We're wasting each other's time. And then here's the thing. Then you want to get upset when time has gone by and he ended up choosing somebody else because you allowed him to play in your face. You allow him to get the milk. You allowed him to get the milk. Why would he buy the cow? He got the milk for free. You gave him all type of milk. You gave him almond milk. You gave him oat milk. You gave him 2% milk. Baby, you was the milk queen. Hell no, he ain't marrying you. You ain't got the qualities. You're a fun girl. These women that's in these situationships, y'all are just for fun. No man is taking you serious. You don't have enough decency to even establish some type of boundaries. Let me just tell y'all something right now, honey. Right now, I don't play them type of games. I never have played them type of games. I'm a grown woman. The relationship that I'm in right now, it did not take long. I told him in the beginning what I was looking for in a man. I did not play any games. And the moment I gave my body to him, we had that discussion. Hey. This is exclusive. This is exclusive. I don't plan on going, and you don't plan on going. Now, if you plan on being somewhere else, this is not for me or you. This is what I'm looking for. I want to be married. I'm not rushing you, but I want to be married. If you don't have no intentions on making me your wife, being engaged to me, then we don't even need to continue this. We're not about to play this game. We're not about to be in some shit for 3 years, 3 months, and you not telling me what it is. We don't know what it is. I'm unsure. I can't even ask you nothing because the first thing you're going to say to me is, you're not my woman. Oh, I'm not your woman, but I'm around here cooking, swallowing, throwing that motherfucker back in the circle, taking care of kids. I'm doing all types of shit, but I ain't your woman. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. We're going to get some establishing rules right now. Right now. If you hit, you cannot acquit. If you fuck with me, you stuck with me. And I meant that. You sure this is what you want to do? You sure? Oh, yeah, I'm sure. You I want. Oh, okay. Tell me something. Oh, okay. You sure I'm the one you want? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's get it. We're not about to be playing these games. Well, what are we? I really don't know what we is. We've been dating, but he ain't said nothing and I ain't said nothing. We grown as fuck. What you mean you ain't said nothing and he ain't said nothing? We got to get some ground rules around here. What are we doing? What are we doing? So the statistics say that many women are in non-exclusive relationships. And I'm going to give you guys an example. If you watch the real, well, it's not the Real Housewives. If you watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, let me tell you the example of non-exclusive, unidentified relationships. Scrappy just got a young lady pregnant from doing a threesome. Okay? She had his baby. But he made it clear to her, he don't want nothing. He asked her to move from New York to Atlanta so he can be with her baby. He can be with his child. She did it under the impression that if she keep giving him coochie, complying with him, being in his presence, that he would change his mind about what he wanted in her. But he was very clear. He said he didn't want nothing. But in her mind, eventually it's going to get better. They going to be something. He's steady, coming over there, hitting it. How do I know? Because when she exploded, the first thing she said is, you stay coming to get this coochie. But she was upset. She was traumatized. She felt embarrassed. She felt stupid when she found out that none of those things she was doing changed that man's mind. He said what he said. Y'all are in an unidentified relationship. It is non-exclusive. He come over and hit it because you allow him to come over and hit it. What man gonna turn down free coochie? No man in the history of manhood is turning down no free coochie, baby. Baby, it can stink a little bit. They still ain't turning it down. They gonna be hitting it like this. They gonna be hitting that motherfucker like this. Men, let me what? Men are beasts. They are animals. They are lions. They don't give a damn. They gonna be hitting that motherfucker like this. You might don't hear from him again after he hit that motherfucker, but he gonna hit it, honey. Okay? He might even tell you going to get in that shower, but he hitting that motherfucker. So of course, Scrappy still hit it. But Scrappy got into a new relationship and she lost her fucking mind. But the only person that she could be mad at is herself because she allowed this non-exclusive. Y'all steady letting men penetrate y'all and enter y'all who don't give a fuck about y'all. Now, profanity is necessary on this podcast because it emphasizes the important parts that I'm trying to get you guys to understand. They don't give a fuck about you. It don't matter how many BBLs you got. It don't matter how flat your stomach is. It don't matter how long your weave is. It don't matter how wet your coochie is. It don't matter how good you know how to cook steak and potatoes and goddamn cornbread from scratch. When you don't establish them ground rules and you don't have no boundaries for yourself and you keep allowing that man to come up there and enter that and hit that thing for free, he gonna do it. So now Scrappy got a new woman and she wilding out. But the reality of it is you need to be upset at yourself. You played yourself, sis. And many women are playing themselves because they are in these non-exclusive relationships. I know women who give themselves wholeheartedly. They're faithful to a man who they're not even in a relationship with. They faithful to a man that got another woman. Crazy. I know women that done fell in love with men who have another woman. Okay? It's no secret. He's busting her down. They're in a relationship. You can't talk to him after certain times because he with his real woman and they done fell in love. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't. Say it ain't. Say it ain't so. Oh, baby, it's so. Let me see what the chat is saying. Is the chat talking to me? Let's see what the chat is saying. We got a live chat going on. And they say, these young women are straight city buses. Fellas, get on for a temporary ride and get off at the stop. You ain't never lied about that. Now you speaking truth. Shoot them up.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Baby, we shooting shots left and right. Baby, the police gonna come in here right now in this courtroom and they gonna put somebody in contempt.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Order in the court. We talking now. They say let her cook. Let me get to reading some of these statistics. They say if there's no title, no commitment, she may genuinely consider herself single. Nah, for some women, they enjoy this because once again, fellas, women are acting more and more like men. They're taking on that extraterrestrial spirit that you guys have, that free spirit that you guys have. Honey, these women are having more balls than some of these men, honey. Because you know some of these men get hernias in their balls. They only got one ball. These women got more balls than some of these men. And let me tell you what they doing. They are happy, some of these women. Not all. But some of these women who are dogmatic, they like, shit, we ain't gotta have no titles. That's even better for me. Well, that's even better for me because I'm considered single. So now you hitting her raw. She cooking for you. But when you leave, she be talking again. She be on the phone with Daquan. Oh, yeah. No, I ain't in no relationship. I'm single. Shit, he know what it is. Oh, you want to go on a date? Well, you could just come over right now. Now, Daquan that came over and you done just left, but you forgot something. You done spent the block and you done knocked on the door and another nigga at your side, bitch house. Ordering a court. Now you trying to kill people. Now you sliding down the wall crying. You know when it get good, the devil start fucking with you. I'm parched. I'm talking so good, I'm parched, honey. So these women are identifying themselves as single and they loving it. Because if they're single, they get to do what the fuck they want to do. And this is the society that we're in. We're in a society where women are enjoying doing what they want to do. It hasn't hit them yet. Reality just hasn't hit a lot of women yet. Some women, yeah, it has hit them. And they know it's time to settle down. They have been settling down. They've been self-reflecting. They have been repenting for some of the things that they've done in the past that they were ignorant to. They're changing. They're getting closer with God so that God can send them that good man that they want and they desire, that they need, that they're supposed to have. But for a lot of these women, they're still in delusion land and they still playing the game that they're a guy and that their empowerment and feminism is at an all-time rate. Being an independent woman it sounds good. They're making it sound real good. It sounds real good until you in Michigan and then it snowed. And now you got to motherfucking plow all that snow. Now you don't want to be independent no more. No, bitch. Go on and get that shovel. It's going to be a long night. Oh, it's going to be a long night. Yeah, everybody want to be independent and this fuck niggas and this fuck men and we don't need them until it's freezing cold below zero and you got to pump that gas, ho. Go on and get out and freeze at that pump. Go ahead. Play your Beyonce while you out there. Cause I ain't getting out the car. I don't give a damn. If my man in the car, I ain't getting out. You got it, baby. My king. Look at your sexy fine ass. You a king. You a king, boy. I love you. What you want when we get home to eat? Hello? Cause I'm saying something right now. I'm a strong black woman, but I ain't crazy. I ain't crazy, baby. I ain't dying by myself, honey. I ain't dying alone. I ain't about to be in this bitch with no vibrators. Oh, no, ma'am. And I hate cats and dogs. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. Honey, I need you to do this. Oh, I can't reach it, baby. Can you reach it? Very feminine. Very feminine. What the hell? What y'all talking about? Oh, baby, the tire down. Can you think I'm out there changing tires? Is you crazy? It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. That's why y'all be crying. Y'all end up, after y'all come out of this delusion, y'all end up crying, looking like K. Michelle and all these other women where reality have set in. Now you crying. Now you looking stupid. You all on social media. You want somebody to feel sorry for you. You want somebody to come save you. Is it too late? Is it too late? Because remember, it wasn't his. It was just his turn. Now you didn't ran out of turns. Now you done ran out of times because you wanted to live a hot girl summer. You wanted to do what the men do. When in Rome, do what the Romans do. Now what Paul Pierce say? Now you cooked. Now you crying. Look at stupid. Baby, I need somebody to rub my feet. I need somebody to rub my feet at night. I'm sorry. And then ain't nothing on this earth better than a black man, honey. Ain't nothing on this earth better than a black man. And a black man with a bald head that's in shape. Oh my God, help me, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. A black man with a bald head in shape that know how to clap them cheeks. Oh my God, help me, Lord. Why would I want to give that up? To be outside. Is you crazy? Oh no. At nighttime, I need my booty rubbed. That's how I go to sleep. I need my booty rubbed after I get through getting.
Yes.
Okay, tell me something. Clock that T. Clock it. I can't identify with you women. You strong black women that just think it's okay to be by yourself. I don't want it. I don't want to be outside. I don't want to be in a non-exclusive relationship. I don't want to be in a non-identifiable relationship. I don't want it, sweetie. I don't want it, sweetie. No, I'm not doing it. Let me get through telling you what the statistics say. It says, if there's no title, no commitment, she may be genuinely considering herself single. That's what she need to do anyways, because if a man don't value you enough to claim you, you are single. You are single, period. It says, quote, often heard, until it's official, I'm single. I hear that all the time. And I hear grown women far in their 40s and their 50s talking to younger women and encouraging this. Girl, you don't got to settle down. If it ain't official, then you single. Encouraging hoism, encouraging bad behavior, encouraging women to be promiscuous, encouraging women to have this false ideology that being an independent single woman and fucking multiple men is something to be proud of and have fun with. I hear this all the time. But the reality is, if you're not practicing right now how to be a wife, how will you ever be a wife? People think that they're going to get it after being a hoe for years and having this identity that if it's not official, I'm single. So you dating me, you all in me in face, you giving your body constantly. You're not practicing any type of motherly practices, any womanly practices. You're not trying to be a helpmeet in any capacity. You're just being a fun girl. When you finally do get that man, if you do ever get him, because some of you never going to get him. Some of you are just going to simply be whores and sluts to men for the rest of your lives. That's just the reality. And I'm sorry that I had to be the one to tell you. Some of you women are simply just going to be for men's pleasure. That's it. You're simply just going to be for men's pleasure. You're simply going to be just for... That's it. That's it. And I'm sorry that I had to tell you guys that, okay? But this is my question. After so long of being in that space, if God did bring you a man, how would you then just turn into a wife? You don't even have the skills. You haven't been practicing because you had the idea and the ideology and the mentality that I am single until it's official. You never locked in any type of way because somebody lied to you. Somebody played you. Somebody tricked you. Your auntie, your mama, your grandma, they all single and they all fucking played with you. But we're going to go on. It says some may feel emotionally or physically neglected, which we talked about. They have a lack of fulfillment. And even in a relationship, she might report being single because she feels alone in it. You get so many women who get hit on and they're in committed relationships. They live together with their man. And the first thing that they say out of their mouth when somebody asks, hey, you in a relationship? And they say, it's complicated. I mean, kind of, sort of, but not really. I mean, I really don't even know what we is for real. I don't really even know. Mind you, she lived with him. And she's saying these things because she may have a lack of fulfillment. But when are we going to be mature? When are we going to communicate and converse? And if you are feeling this way, before you go out and cheat, before you go outside, before you try to channel a man's energy, before you just allow people to have turns with you, when are we going to start talking about how we're feeling with our partners? Right? When are we going to start cultivating the relationships that we want to see? Relationships are work, you guys, on both sides. And if you only resort to cheating every time there's a situation, then you're never going to have a quality relationship. You're going to be in the sinister cycle of promiscuity for the rest of your existence. When are we going to be honest about things? When are we going to be truthful and bring things to the forefront and really get solutions in relationships? When are we going to stop resorting to simply fucking all the time? Oh, I'm not happy, so I went out and I cheated. I didn't feel a certain way, so I cheated. When are we going to stop with this, right? Dating around and exploring. It says she might be seeing multiple people, but not locked into one. You have those women all the time. The thing about it is she can't even truly get locked into anyone because she has too many spirits on her. There's too many spirits on her body. Because that's all she's been doing her whole life, getting the bed knocked out her ass. Women like that, no, they're not going to be able to dial in or connect with people. They're going to continue to have multiple people, but never be locked in because they've had too many spirits in them. They don't even know what they're feeling because the spirits that's on them is not theirs. They haven't had any time to heal their wound, heal their minds, heal their spirits, heal their souls, heal their mouths. They haven't had any time to heal because all they've been doing their whole life is getting their head knocked against the bedboard. I'm just saying. They say that saying single gives control over the narrative. They say that when women say that they're single, it makes them feel in control, like they wear the pants. It helps to keep their options open and avoids questions or interferences. Because if you say you're single, then you really don't have to answer that many questions, right? Strategic reason. Some women downplay their relationship statuses to attract new attention, especially on social media or dating apps, to avoid judgment, to keep side relationships private. In her eyes, she may actually feel single. If the guy hasn't made it official, if he haven't called her his girlfriend or introduced her to his family, she may not count it as a real relationship. But most importantly, the question is, why would she stay in it? Why would you stay in such a situation? I'm gonna tell you right now, when you're in these type of situations, you gotta get on up out of there. Don't stay. You gotta get on up out of there. If he don't wanna commit, you gotta get on up out of there. If he don't wanna introduce you to your family, you gotta get on out of there. Hey, if he don't wanna make it official, you gotta get on up out of there. Why you still there, girl? Why you still there? Getting your head knocked against the wall? Wasting time? Adding bodies? Why you still there? For his satisfaction? We gotta get real. We gotta get real and we gotta start talking about it. And that's why this podcast is here. This podcast is here for us to discuss controversial topics that you may agree on, you may not. But hey, we have to agree to disagree in this courtroom. Comedian Judge Miles, we love to hear your verdict. Make sure you guys drop your verdict down in the verdict section of the podcast. I'm so happy to be able to have done another podcast with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, I want to say shout out to all of the people, all of my jurors who listen to me, who give me their verdicts. We are in all different countries. We're in the United States as well. Shout out to all of you guys, especially the people in the city of Detroit, Michigan. I love you for all of your support. Make sure that you guys go out and get my comedy special, which is called The Verdict. That's right. It's right now on Amazon. Comedian Judge Miles is on Amazon. This is historical because I am the first African-American woman from the city of Detroit, female comic with a solo comedy special, self-produced. I did it with the help of the Most High. Okay, this is awesome for me. Now, there may be more coming because, you know, I am a trailblazer. I always lead the way, honey. But right now, while I'm still the first and the only, I need you guys to make sure to go and purchase it or rent it at your convenience. Also, make sure to support 2 books that are extraordinary. They are going to literally enlighten your mind, help you grow, develop, help you become more mature, help you get those committed relationships that you're looking for, relationships of quality. The first book is called Why She Left You. Men, you're scratching your head. You let a woman go that was the one, honey, and you still wondering, damn, how did she get away? She got away because you didn't read this book. You need to read this book. And if you want to get this book, you can get this book right now off of Alpha K Brand, www.alphakbrand.com, or you can go on over to Amazon. Why She Left You by Kyrie M. Beckham. The second book, which is going to be extraordinary, a good book. It's an easy read and it is extremely controversial. My favorite topic in the book is the psychology of busting in her mouth. That chapter was crazy. And that's in the book, none other than Alpha Diaries. You got to go on and get it. It's talking about leadership and relationships and teaching men how to be better in relationships and in the community. Once again, this is by Alpha K Brand. You can go get it there, but it is by the self-publishing winning author, Kyrie M. Beckham, okay? All right, you guys, I'm so happy that you guys have stayed on. We are at our last minutes. Make sure that you leave your verdict. Until next time, see you later.